So here we go, counting down the top 10 Thanksgiving moments, we'll call them, because it's not every single one is not just one play. Anyway, number 10, 2018, Patriots up big over the Broncos. Luke Boyd floats this pass up there to Zach, who runs up on the snowbank. That was Zach's 7th touchdown reception, Luke's 10th touchdown pass. So really that play is just for the milestone. That's the reason it's on this list. Huge offensive showing there by the Patriots. They would eventually prevail by three scores at the end. Number 9 here, 2015. Lydia Boyd playing, this is the only game she ever played in, throwing up the pass there, tipped by Jake. Luke comes down with it. You don't see that matchup very often, Luke versus Jake, with Jake on defense, because Luke mostly a quarterback from this game forward. But here we are, next play, we'll go right into it. Lydia, tipped by Kyle. Luke comes down with it, one-handed grab. He wouldn't catch another touchdown till 2019, 4 years later. And look at the Gronk spike there. Luke Boyd fired up. Patriots would go up 6-0 with that. They would eventually lose the game 18-9 in what was the most low-scoring game in Thanksgiving history. Number 8. Now, 2018, I love watching this play because Jake Boyd, his determination, his effort really to the bitter end. He's down by 3 touchdowns here. On the last play of the game was going to be a Hail Mary. He just tucks it and runs. John Halfview making the tackle there to keep him out of the end zone. That was the longest run in Thanksgiving Day football game history. 40 yards. Let's look at this replay though. Jake just tucks it, makes a defender miss here on the slippery, Zach there, and John Halfview gets the tackle down at the 10-yard line. Jake crashes into the snow, but really the effort there, gotta love it. Number 7, 2014, the very first game, Kyle Goupel backed up in his own end zone, throws up here. Graham Brunt comes down with it, and he gets in the end zone, an 89-yard touchdown. And Kyle, you could really say, expressing that he wasn't even throwing to Graham. He was throwing to Jake, who's on the ground. Let's look at the replay here. So he throws up. Jake's on the ground here. He falls. It was a slippery spot there down on that end of the field that year. And Luke can't quite tackle him. Long touchdown. Would remain the longest touchdown for 4 more years. Number 6 now. 2019, here's a modern day play. Jake Boyd throwing up, and Luke Boyd cuts in front of the pass and takes it all the way to the house. Luke Boyd, we're not done with this moment, quote-unquote moment here. Luke Boyd, the pick six, first pick 6 in Thanksgiving Day football game history. Check out the replay. Jake really throwing up. Luke just reads it, cuts in front of Chris Roberts, uses his height advantage down the sideline the whole way, makes people miss, to the house. But wait, till the 4th quarter. That was the 1st quarter. 4th quarter now. Big, it's getting pressure here, and Luke jumps in front of Mitchell Halfview, takes it, cuts right there. Jake misses, and he goes all the way. Crazy what a big field can do, gives defenders room to return it. So 2 pick sixes Luke had that game. Number 5 now, 2017. Our only play from the 2017 game. It was a forgotten game, really. Chris Roberts is quarterback. You don't see that every day. Look at this dime he throws here to Mitchell Halfview. Right over 3 defenders. Just drops it in the bucket there for Mitchell Halfview. Beautiful pass. Deserves another look. They got voted on Instagram the best play of all time, really. But I had it at number 5 on this list. Number 4. 2019 again. Patriots up 33-18 in the 2nd quarter. Luke Boyd having a half, one of the best halves ever, and this just adds to his resume. Luke chunking it deep. John Halfview comes down with it, running downhill. Longest touchdown in Thanksgiving Day football game history, 92 yards. Luke broke his previous record in which he threw a pass to Andrew Thomas last year for 90 yards. Luke said after this game his arm never felt the same after this throw, and you can see why, because he's backpedaling here and he throws it almost sidearm over Chris and then over Ben Peacher, the defender. A beautiful pass. Number 3 we're down to. 2019 again. This play really is the one that sealed it for the Patriots in this game. Thrown to John Halfview wide open. Why was he wide open? Well, here, I'll show you the film study that I made for this. Ben Peacher got picked there by Jake and really opened up John Halfview. Let's see the other angle here. The pick play, runs into his own teammate and left John wide open, going to the corner of the end zone, and that's the play that sealed it for the Patriots. You can see the heartbreak on the Broncos' faces after that play. Number 2, 2019 again. We're getting down to it. free kick after our first ever safety. Luke Boyd punting from the end zone. Gets a beautiful punt off, and look at the confusion here on the return. Jake fields it, hands it off to Mitchell, that is. Down the sideline, Mitchell making everybody miss, diving for the pylon. Luke gets the tackle on him down at the 5-yard line. Look at that effort by Mitchell Havu. He never thought the game was over for a moment, even when they were down by 3 touchdowns late in the 4th. And this play really is when the momentum started to change. Actually, the safety would have been when the momentum started to change, and this play really gave him some wind. Look at that return. Jake fields it, hands it off to John Havu, makes Andrew Thomas miss, diving. Luke, great tackle. It wouldn't matter, though, because they would score the very next play. That was number 2. We'll go to number 1 here. 2015, yes, you guessed it. Some of you, I'm sure, knew this play was coming.
Gained him some points.
Lydia Boyd and Luke Boyd, the Patriots. The game is tied 6-6 here early on in the 4th. Let's send it down to the original broadcast call.
9-6 will be the score if she can kick it. And she's got it. It's good.
She gets it. She slips. You can just see how slippery it is. She is laughing.
What a clutch field goal on that one. That was crazy.
This could make the difference.
This could be a game winner, and wow.
And the kick is good.
What a moment that was. It would not eventually be a game winner, as the Patriots did lose, but Lydia Boyd kicking, not an easy field goal. Muddy turf, she slips, and with the pressure too, it was a tie game. That is why I capped it off as the number 1 play on this list. Very memorable. Fans loved it. 2015, the lowest scoring game, but it had the top play of all time.
The kick is good.